Alright guys, so welcome back. This is yet another update video. I know there hasn't been a tutorial for a while. I'm working on that. I'll show you the stuff I'm actually working on now. And I tend to do things in kind of waves of builds, really. I'll release quite a few vehicles in one kind of month, maybe, or a couple of weeks, and then stop for a little bit. That's because what I normally do is I make quite a few vehicles, I tutorial them all, but then I've run out, and so I build some more, and then those ones are tutorialed, and so repeats the process. And that's actually happened quite a few times now, and we're at that stage where I've done like all the Star Wars tutorials that I'd actually prepared, like the A-Wing, things like, oh god, weird Java thing, the A-Wing, the I did the Y-Wing, didn't I? I mean, there are other ones that I did do for this kind of series, well, this wave, but I haven't actually perfected the builds for those yet. So those will be in this kind of next wave. And what I want to do today is just show you that next wave of vehicles. So this is the Star Wars stuff and the Halo stuff. Most of the Halo stuff is in fact kind of still in progress, so I'm probably just going to touch up on that a little bit at the end, make Star Wars the focus for this video. So yeah, let's have a look at the stuff for this next kind of season / wave. Yeah, there's quite a lot of new stuff. We've got a couple of land... I've shown a lot of this stuff off before. Most of it is updated though since then, and there are some new vehicles, so yeah. Right, so starting off over here we have the new Republic gunship, and there will be the dropship version as well, although that will probably come at a later date because that is bigger and bigger wings, bigger overall length, but without the troop bay. So yeah, this one's very, it was very difficult to make, and I don't think it's finished yet. There's going to be some extra texture detailing, but this is the overall shape and the colour scheme, really. So I'm happy with this, very happy with the way it turned out. I've actually attempted this quite a few times, and this was originally going to be one of the first wave vehicles, along with like the A-Wing and stuff, the original A-Wing, but now I've finally got a good version of this now. Over here we have the ARC 170, both the kind of landed and the open wing version. I like the open one more, really, to be honest. I love this ship there, the way it came out, really. I love the profile of the ship, it's great. These have all been done. We've got the V-wings, that's with the closed wingtips, and that's with the open ones. Done that, done those two. The slave one, now that's a weird topic. I don't know what to do with this. I think I might scrap this. I'm not sure. It is kind of out of scale, but it's weird because some of the vehicles are actually closer to 1.5 scale and some are closer to 2 scale. Like the those Jedi Interceptors are 2 scale, or double scale, sorry, that's what I mean. Double scale, whereas like the Falcon is, I think it's like 1.5 scale. And the slave one, I'm not sure where that fits in. I think that's about 20 meters long, and this one is definitely about 40, so that's 2 scale, or double scale, sorry, and that one's not. And those are two of the most iconic ships, really, or at least not. That's imagine that's Boba Fett's slave one, because when I do the Boba Fett version, it will be just a recolor, I think. So yeah, it won't size properly to that. So I might size this down a little bit, and it will fit in more with these as well. It just looks a bit too big, and I'm not sure if it is like that in the universe, but it feels like it's too big compared to everything else. So yeah, I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, done with that row. I'm not sure what I'm doing with the slave one yet. That will be decided in a later video. We have the Snowspeeder, which we've done. I'm probably going to do an update for this in a couple of months because I do want to improve on this build. We have the new A-Wing, which I've showed off before. It is a very improved build from the last one. It might look similar, but it is improved, definitely. The X-Wing, I've changed a little bit. I have switched the colour scheme from the old red to this new dark red. I wish the nether brick was a bit lighter because honestly it would be better to have a light red for all these builds, but honestly I think it works fine. You can just imagine that it's kind of shadowed. But yeah, I don't know what to do with that, but I think that's fine. The wiring is the same. I think I'm happy with this. I think the only thing I would improve is these on the wings. Oh, not the wing. I don't know what they're called, but those. I want to kind of make those thinner, but I'm not sure how yet. Then we have obviously, oh, this is where the B-Wing's going to go. It is going to be a pretty big build because the B-Wing is a big thing. We had the Falcon obviously slightly updated, but not too changed. I think this is kind of going to be the final version. And then we have the Rebels Ghost. So this is actually finished now, completely. The only thing that isn't kind of in it is the Phantom and the Phantom 2. They will be two separate builds which can be both slotted into this bit at the back. So yeah, I made sure to scale it so that the build for the Phantom, which I'm going to do, is going to be able to fit in there. This one is double scale, actually a bit over double scale, but I think it works fine, honestly. I looked at a kind of top-down view of the Ghost and the Falcon, which is actually to scale, and this isn't really, but at the same time I think it works fine. It looks good. And one thing to note is that because these are produced by the same kind of overall company, and they both share this kind of thing on the side, this kind of circular, I'm not sure what to call it. I think they're escape bays, but I've never seen anyone actually escape from them, honestly. But yeah, one thing to note is that these are in fact the same size. So I think it would be to scale, but at the same time it isn't. So it's probably just scaled wrong on one of these, but I'm not sure which. I think it might be the Falcon. I think they may be too big on the Falcon, but they are the best I can make them. So yeah, that's kind of how I scaled it based on this circular bit on the outside. It's the same. I'm probably going to do a new version of the TIE Fighter, but at the same time I don't know whether I should, because all of the TIE variants actually share this kind of same canopy, or not canopy, but overall pod design. As you can see, like if you look at this one compared to that one over there, it's basically the same shape. And if I change one, then I'm going to have to change all of them, and that's going to be a pain, including obviously the bomber, which I've already done, and every other one. I've actually done a tutorial on this, and I'm going to upload that as soon as I can, but I want this one out first. Yeah, and then the obviously I'd have to change this one, and this one was complicated anyway as it was, so yeah. But yeah, as for TIE variants, all these are the same as they have been before. I think, oh actually I made some updates to the Interceptor wings and to the Defender as well. So yeah, so for the Cannon TIE variants, we've got all these. So you got the Standard, the Bomber, the Advanced, the Interceptor, the Striker from Rogue One, the Mining Guild, and then the Defender, which is a brand new one in the Cannon actually, which is amazing because it's a very nice looking TIE. Yeah, for this one I've just kind of sloped the wings up a bit more on this axis, really. Or is it axis or axis? I don't know. Yeah, and then rounded off the wings a bit more. And yeah, that's it for the little vehicles. Well, except that one, really. I've moved the AT-AT back and the AT-ST back. We got the Sentinel, which is the same as last video, so nothing's really changed with that. And then we have the two Lambda Clash shuttles. So yeah, I like those, but like the Ghost, these are more than double scale. They're about 2.2, I think. I'm not sure the exact measurement on that, but it is about 2.2 scale. Although I think it looks alright, but then when you compare it to the AT-AT, you can kind of see where the scale goes off. Because the AT-AT is actually just over 1 scale, to be honest, 1:1. So I'm probably going to go back and edit that build and make that bigger. But yeah, I think that's really necessary. I mean, as much as I love that build, because that is a really nice one, I might keep that in storage, and then if I go back and do a 1:1 scale series, then I'll bring that version back out and I'll use that. But yeah, I'm going to have to create a new version of that to scale with these, so yeah. Anyway, let's see for the Star Wars stuff. Oh, except the Fleet Wars battles things, yeah. But those are the same as last time I looked at them. Although, did I publish a video with those in? I think I did. It might. I don't know if it was in the Mining Guild tie tutorial at the end, or if it was in one of the ones I've already uploaded. I'm not sure about that. But if you haven't seen it, then it will be in the next video if I am correct, but I don't think I am. Honestly, I don't know what content goes into my own videos. Oops. Halo vehicles and structures. The main Halo world. Oh yeah, the fire base, right. So I actually had a dilemma recently, and it actually made me look kind of stupid. Because I've kind of got my months mixed up, or at least my seasons. I thought spring, for some reason, was December, January, February, and that panicked me because I thought, oh god, it's nearly the end of spring and I've not published the tutorial for the Firebase, let alone finished it. But then recently I remembered that in fact spring doesn't actually start until March, so yeah, I've got ages to do this. But now that Definitive Edition's out, or at least, is it early access? I'm not sure. But yeah, now that it's kind of out there, I can actually use it for a reference in finishing this, so yeah. But I'm probably going to start this build again because I'm not happy with it as it is, I don't think. And then that's about it really, to be honest. All the other stuff is the same, not going to lie. Honestly, I kind of took a step down with Halo. I mean, after the elephant, I think that was kind of like the tutorial I wanted to get out there. And then the rest of them are kind of, I don't know, kind of boring. I'm not going to lie. I kind of prefer Star Wars now, I'm not even joking. But yeah, I'll try and get stuff out there. I need to get my motivation back. I just need to build some new stuff, to be honest. That's probably going to take a while, and honestly, it might not even come until the spring season. So, yeah, I'm not sure. Although I do like the Halo Wars builds, that's why Arcadia Docks is kind of still full of stuff. However, I've not actually built any new stuff from these. As for the tutorials, I mean, we've only got the Ballista back, a updated Locust, which I'm still working on. The Grizzly and those, oh, and the Nightingale, the Spirit, and the, whatever you call it, the FTL drive from mission, is it 14, Beachhead? Oh no, is that the one after it? I don't know. It's the one up the ramp. And it's actually a really fun mission, I played it the other day. But yeah, I guess that's about it, to be honest. If you enjoyed the video and want to see some more content, let me know, because, you know, I always appreciate feedback. Please give me ideas, because honestly, I'm kind of running out of ideas. If you want to see new series, let me know about that. And also, oh yeah, one thing to note is, I actually had my content stolen recently. Someone on Planet Minecraft pointed it out, that this YouTuber had been stealing Planet Minecraft kind of builds, and then pretty much copying the build and then tweaking it a tiny little bit and then publishing it on his YouTube channel. And he was getting at least 20,000 to like 100,000 per video. And one of those builds was my TIE Fighter model from Planet Minecraft, and that was annoying. Especially when you get only like 50 to 100 views per video and he's getting like 28,000 for your content, you know, it's annoying. But he's took the videos down now. I think he's noticed the error of his ways. I'm just going to keep an eye on him to make sure he doesn't do it again. But yeah, with that, I guess that's it. I'm going to upload some more Definitive Edition content because I have enjoyed playing Skirmish. The multiplayer doesn't seem to be working right now. I don't know if it's to do with the lack of players in early access, but it might just be you know, issues with the servers or something, I don't know. But yeah, that's it guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.